The past year in the Danish royal family has been filled with unexpected twists and turns. From the moment Queen Margrethe announced, in her New Year's speech, her intention to step down from the throne, and Frederik and his wife Mary were proclaimed the new rulers of Denmark, an unusual dynamic settled within the country's history, but also brought attention to the personal relationships between the royal family members. The most intriguing focus of public interest has been the complex relationship between two women, Queen Mary and her sister-in-law, Princess Marie Cavalier. January 14th will mark exactly 1 year since Frederik and Mary assumed their roles as King and Queen of Denmark. This historic event occurred under complex circumstances as the Dowager Queen Margrethe abdicated the throne. The transfer of power ceremony was attended by key figures of the Danish crown, high-ranking courtiers, extended family members, and leading politicians. However, notable absences drew attention. The new monarch's younger brother, Prince Joachim, arrived without his wife, Princess Marie, who stayed in Washington with their children. The history of tensions between the two royal couples, Frederik and Mary, Joachim and Marie, stretches back many years. Differences in perspectives, personalities, and social circles only deepened over time. But the key moment of conflict came when Queen Margrethe decided to strip Joachim's children of their prince and princess titles, granting them the status of counts instead. In response, the couple decided to relocate to the United States. Their decision to move overseas became a symbolic gesture of distancing. The couple established their life outside Denmark, reducing their interactions with the family to formal visits. The press and society columnists have always taken a keen interest in the royal family. When it became apparent that Mary and Marie rarely interacted, bold assumptions immediately arose. However, in recent months, there has been reason to believe that the ice may be starting to thaw. Danish media, including the publication Billed-Bladet, reported a surprising example of reconciliation between Mary and Marie. During a recent visit by Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to Copenhagen, where Queen Mary was in attendance, Marie unexpectedly appeared as well, without her husband. This gesture was seen as significant, signaling a willingness to rebuild connections. Witnesses noted a friendly and even cheerful rapport between Queen Mary and Princess Marie during official events. Public signals that two such different women might find common ground had a resounding impact in royal circles. It seems both women recognized that their distance only perpetuated the rift between their husbands. Now they appear to be working together to create conditions for Frederik and Joachim to find a path to reconciliation. Another important development is the announcement that Prince Joachim and Princess Marie will attend the New Year's reception on January 1. For King Frederik and Queen Mary, this will be the first official event of this scale since ascending the throne. Notably, Prince Joachim and his family have spent recent holidays separately, but this year they will return from the U.S., at least temporarily, to participate in the festivities. Perhaps this event will provide yet another opportunity for a public reconciliation. On the other hand, the Christmas holidays will once again highlight the complexity of the situation. King Frederik, Queen Mary, and part of the family plan to spend Christmas with former Queen Margrethe. Prince Christian, Frederik's eldest son, will return from his trip to Africa. Meanwhile, Joachim, Mary, and their children will once again be absent from Denmark, opting to celebrate the holidays in France with Marie's relatives. Why have Mary and Marie decided to change their approach and publicly display warm feelings now? Most likely they share a common goal: to restore harmony within the family and regain the favor of the Danish people. Queen Mary, with her charisma and sense of duty, has always strived to strengthen the monarchy's image. Princess Marie, on the other hand, wants to ensure her children maintain a connection to their historical homeland, rather than existing as a distant branch of the royal tree. The joint efforts of these two women now appear as a diplomatic mission within the family. Their mutual smiles and friendly gestures send a clear signal that they are ready to become a balancing point, correcting past mistakes. Tom said last week, "We are witnessing a rare phenomenon. Queen Mary and Princess Marie have realized that their unity benefits everyone: themselves, their husbands, and the children who will one day continue the family tradition." This year promises to test the strength of the new bridges being built between the two royal couples. Reconciliation will not happen overnight. There are still holidays, receptions, state visits, and family dinners ahead. But if two women of such different spirits have managed to stand side by side for the greater good, there is hope that the brothers, too, might one day set aside past grievances. Imperatively, in the end, the Danish royal family is now writing a new page in its history. And if Queen Mary and Princess Marie continue to move toward each other, perhaps, in the not-so-distant future, we will see a stronger, more united dynasty ready to face the future with confidence.